What's up, guys? Welcome back to AFC Game by Game. Arsenal 4, Newcastle United 0. Pepe 2 assists and a goal. Aubameyang with a goal. Lacazette ending his goal drought. Ozil masterclass. Bukayo Saka playing brilliant football at left back. Mustafi and Luiz with another clean sheet. Danny Ceballos coming back into the side and having a brilliant game. You can't ask for much more. Brilliant second half. Not so great in the first half, but we'll skim over that for today. It's been brilliant to score 4 goals at home, keep a clean sheet, and put in such an emphatic performance. It reminded me of the Arsenal of old. There was a period around Arteta's time in 2012-13 where we'd go a goal up, having not played particularly well in a match, and then go on to blitz a team about 4-5-0 with a couple of goals in such a short frame of time. And we did that today, and it was great to see us just blow Newcastle completely out of the water. But we wouldn't have done that if it wasn't for that first goal from Aubameyang, who had a relatively quiet game today, but you could play him literally anywhere on the pitch and you can't help but feel that he'd still pop up with a goal. He's that type of player, so important to the way this team plays, and got that goal at a very pivotal moment in the game when we hadn't been playing particularly well. He added potency, he added a much more of a threat to our attacking play after that. And then not long after, scoring again. Brilliant work through Bukayo Saka to put it through to Pepe, who scored, who really deserved a goal in this game. And then Ozil getting his goal as well, which was thoroughly deserved because he was fantastic today, Mesut Ozil. I really think he benefited from Danny Ceballos coming into the side, but either way, on an individual level, brilliant performance from him. Plays a hand in pretty much all of the goals. Great to watch, works really hard. Loved Mesut Ozil's performance today. And then Lacazette coming on, ending his goal drought. Just look at his celebration. I'm delighted for him. Couldn't be happier for him. And the assist he got for Ozil's goal was brilliant as well. He was only on the pitch about 10 minutes, but he did a really good job for the time he was on the pitch. Interesting lineup today from Mikel Arteta. I think it was a team that not a lot of us were expecting to see. We saw Martinelli dropped. We saw Nketiah lead the line. We saw Mustafi and Luiz continue at centre-half. Brilliant they were again. Obviously, I think when you play with Xhaka and Ceballos, it's great going forward. We retain the ball really well, but you do miss what Lucas Torreira gives you, and you could tell a few times there were a couple of instances where Newcastle just ran from one end of the pitch to the other. Usually Torreira would be there to cut out and stop that threat. We didn't have that in this game. As I say, it's great when we're going forward, when we dominate possession. When we don't have possession, we are very much susceptible to damage when we do play a midfield free of Xhaka, Ceballos and Mesut Ozil. But I think it worked effectively today, but you can still see that Newcastle have a threat going forward. They missed 2 golden opportunities today. Joelinton missed one, and Saint Maximin had quite a few opportunities against Hector Bellerin. I hate to say it, but Bellerin really was on the ropes in that first half. It was kind of similar to Montero against Chambers. Not quite that drastically bad, but you could tell Bellerin was really struggling. But I'm going to cut in some slack. Not been in the team all that long, so obviously getting up to speed. And Saint Maximin is an excellent winger. It has to be said, really pacey and tricky winger to get up against. But Newcastle had their chances, and that shouldn't go unmissed. It shouldn't go unspoken of, because they were dangerous in this game, and the scoreline is very flattering on our behalf. We didn't really. I don't think we played to the extent that a 4-0 suggests, but it's great to get that result. Great to see us score some goals. 4 different goal scorers, goals coming from different parts, different players on the pitch, which is something that we've lacked this season. It's great to see everyone contributing. That should give Lacazette a kick up the backside that he really needs. Should fill him with confidence, should I say. Aubameyang picking up where he left off. Pepe contributing in every sense of the word today. Mesut Ozil fantastic. Danny Ceballos could have had a hand in all the goals really. He was forward that amount of times, and great to see him filled with confidence. Good to see Arteta really embrace him when he came off. The only player that I was a bit disappointed by was Eddie Nketiah. Obviously, it's safe to say that coming into the Premier League, having been in and out of the team at Leeds, and coming straight into a Premier League side that's fighting for a Champions League position, which we'll get onto a little bit later, is going to be incredibly tough. And my sympathies go out to him, because it's not going to be easy, especially when you're filling in for someone like Lacazette, who even when he's not really effective, still has an impact on the game, because he makes himself known, he holds up the ball, whereas Nketiah, just this game seemed to pass him by a little bit. Had a fantastic opportunity to score before Aubameyang put it in the back of the net. Apart from that, I do think he was phased out of this game a little bit. I'd love to see us go to playing Aubameyang in that central role, moving Saka to left wing, and then playing Kolasinac in that left back role, or Tierney when he gets back. I think we'd just be so dangerous down that left hand side, and we'd have so much more balance in the team. As much as I love Aubameyang, playing out on the wing, I'd much rather he was central. I think that's where we're going to see the best of Aubameyang, and we're going to see even more goals from him. So I'd love to see Aubameyang central, Saka on the left, Pepe on the right. That could be our front three for the remainder of the season. I think that would be great to see. But for the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to be changing too much up top. There seems to be a real struggle getting Martinelli, Lacazette, Aubameyang all consistent game time in the side. So we've got Olympiacos in the week. We've got Everton after that. So I think there will be rotation. I think we will see Martinelli. We will see Nelson come back into the side soon. But overall, great performance today. Really, really great to see. And I'm strongly encouraged by what I'm seeing from this team. Champions League football. I mean, it's still being spoken about, and I wish it wasn't, to be honest. I'm trying to take it one game at a time, and I still think that it's so tough. Tottenham won again today in quite fortunate circumstances, but they still won. They're grinding out points. They're 6 points ahead of us. United are still ahead of us. Everton are fighting for it now. They've come out of nowhere for it. Sheffield United, you can't rule them out. I mean, they're very much in with a chance of getting it. I think it's going to be so difficult. It's going to be so difficult. There's about 5 or 6 teams all fighting for it, and we're very much at the back end of that pack. So, I mean, it's February, so there's March, April, May. There's still 3 months left of the season. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really, really tough. But if we keep winning games, let's see where we are in a couple of games' time, because all it takes is for Chelsea to lose a couple of games, United to lose a couple of games, and we're right back in the mix. So let's just keep picking up where we left off. Let's take this win. Let's build on it, and hopefully we could be having a more positive conversation about it. But it's not all done and dusted, but it's just going to be really, really tough. That's the reality of it. And Arteta will do a miracle, an absolute miracle of a job if he's able to get us into the top 4. Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Great win today. I can't tell you just how happy I am with that result. Great to see us get 4 goals at home and win so emphatically, even if it was a little bit harsh on Newcastle, who I don't think were as bad as the scoreline suggests. And they're a side that were going into this game level on points with us, so that tells you just about how good Newcastle are doing, but also how poorly we're doing. So credit to Steve Bruce, credit to Newcastle. I think they're actually playing some really good football and defying the odds. When Steve Bruce was appointed, I think Newcastle fans were so devastated with that, but he's actually doing some good things with the team. Anyway, guys, as always, please do drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and as always, I'll speak to you very, very soon. See you later, guys.